Stop wasting 10 hours a week. Time hacks for tech consultants. You know that feeling when you look up at 6 p.m. and realize you've been busy all day but got nothing meaningful done? I used to waste 10 hours every single week. Not on Netflix, not scrolling social media, on things that felt productive but moved nothing forward. Client calls that could have been emails, status meetings where I barely spoke, jumping between Slack, email, and 3 different project management tools every 5 minutes. I'm a consultant. My time is literally money, and I was hemorrhaging both. But here's what changed everything. I didn't need to work harder. I needed to work deliberately. In this video, I'm breaking down the exact system I used to reclaim 10 hours from my week, time I now spend on deep work, building my skills, or actually living my life. And if you're a consultant, developer, or any professional juggling multiple clients and projects, this will work for you too. Let's get into it. Section 1. The time audit that changed everything. Before I could fix my time problem, I needed to face it. Here's what I did. For 1 week, I tracked everything. And I mean everything. Every meeting, every task, every interruption. I used a simple spreadsheet with 3 columns. Activity time spent impact level, high, medium, low. And what I discovered was brutal. The 3 time killers. 1. Low value meetings, 6 hours per week. I was in 12 to 15 meetings per week. Status updates, check-ins, quick syncs. Most would have been a Loom video or a Slack message. Here's the math. If you're in a 1-hour meeting with 5 people, that's 5 hours of collective time. If you're not actively contributing or making decisions, you're wasting everyone's time, including your own. 2. Context switching, 2.5 hours per week. Studies show it takes 23 minutes to fully refocus after a distraction. I was checking Slack every 15 minutes, responding to emails as they came in, and jumping between client projects with no buffer time. Every switch cost me, not just time, but mental energy. 3. Reactive work mode, 1.5 hours per week. I'd start my day by opening email and Slack. Big mistake. Within minutes, I was putting out fires and responding to other people's priorities instead of working on mine. Your first hour sets a tone for your entire day. I was giving mine away for free. Action step for you. Track your time for just 3 days. Don't change anything yet. Just observe. The awareness does. Section 2. The meeting purge. Once I saw how many hours meetings were stealing, I got ruthless. Here's my meeting protocol now. Rule 1. Default to acing first. Before accepting any meeting, I ask, can this be a Loom video, a shared doc, or an email thread? For client updates, I record a 5-minute Loom walking through progress, blockers, and next steps. Clients can watch on their time, comment with questions, and we're done. No calendaring gymnastics. This alone saved me 3 hours per week. Rule 2. The 25-minute meeting. If a meeting is necessary, I schedule it for 25 minutes, not 30, not 60, 25. Parkinson's law says work expands to fill the time available. A 25-minute meeting forces focus. You skip the small talk, get to the point, and protect transition time between calls. Rule 3. Batch meetings into blocks. I now have 2 meeting days, Tuesday and Thursday, January 4th p.m. That's it. No scatter meetings Monday, Wednesday, and Friday that fragment my deep work time. Clients know my availability up front, and I protect the rest of my week for execution. Rule 4. Set an agenda or decline. No agenda, no meeting. Period. Action step for you. Audit your calendar right now. Identify 3 meetings this week you can cancel, shorten, or make asynchronous. Just 3. Start small. Section 3. The focus block system. Reclaiming hours is pointless if you don't protect them for high-impact work. Enter focus blocks. What is a focus block? It's a non-negotiable 90 to 120-minute window where you do one thing. No Slack, no email, no interruptions. How to build your focus blocks. 1. Identify your peak energy time. For most people, it's the first 3 to 4 hours after waking up. Your brain is fresh, willpower is high, and you haven't been drained by decisions yet. Block this time first. Don't let meetings invade it. My focus blocks are 6 to 8 a.m. and 9 to 11 a.m. Meetings can't touch them. 2. Assign 1 high-impact task per block. Not a to-do list. 1 task. The thing that, if completed, makes the biggest difference to your goals. For consultants, this might be building a deliverable for your highest paying client, developing a new service, offering deep problem solving on a technical challenge. 3. Engineer your environment. Close Slack. Quit your email client. Put your phone in another room or on Do Not Disturb. Use a website blocker if you need to. I use a Pomodoro technique within focus blocks. 50 minutes on, 10 minutes off. After 50 minutes, I stand up, stretch, grab water, then dive back in. 4. Track your focus time. I track how many focus blocks I complete each week. My goal is 10 per week minimum. That's about 15 to 20 hours of deep work. If you can protect even 10 hours per week for focus execution, you'll outperform 90% of your peers who are constantly distracted. Action step for you. Schedule 2 focus blocks this week. Put them on your calendar like meetings with your most important client, because they are. Section 4, the communication detox. Real talk. Email and WhatsApp are designed to be addictive. Every notification triggers a dopamine hit. Every unread message creates anxiety. But here's the truth. Most messages aren't urgent. They just feel urgent. My communication rules. 1. Batch process email, 3x per day max. I check email at 11 a.m., 2 p.m., and 4 p.m. That's it. I don't open it first thing in the morning. That time is sacred for my focus blocks. When I do check email, I process it fully. Respond, delegate, delete, or defer. I don't leave things in limbo. This saved me 1.5 hours per week of reactive email ping pong. 2. Turn off all social media notifications. I disable desktop notifications and mobile notifications. I check Slack during designated times, after focus blocks, and before end of day. 3. Set clear response time expectations. I added this to my email signature and client onboarding docs. I check email 3 times daily for focus responses. For urgent matters, please call me at number. This manages expectations and trains clients not to expect instant replies. The result? Fewer interruptions, better responses, and more respect for my time. Use Do Not Disturb religiously. Every device I own goes into D&D mode during focus blocks. Section 5, the energy management piece. You can have all the time in the world, but if you're exhausted, it's worthless. I learned this the hard way. I'd reclaim hours, but waste them scrolling because I was mentally fried. Here's what actually works. 1. The 50 to 10 rule. Every 50 minutes of focused work, I take a 10-minute break. Not to check my phone. To move. I do push-ups, walk outside, or stretch. Physical movement restores mental energy faster than anything else. 2. The energy audit. Just like I track time, I tracked energy. Say no more often. Every yes to something is a no to something else. I started declining networking coffees, free consulting calls, and projects that didn't align with my goals. It felt uncomfortable at first, but it created space for what actually matters. 3. Build recovery into your system. I have a hard stop at 6 p.m. No work after that. Weekends are protected. This isn't lazy. It's strategic. Rest is when your brain consolidates learning and restores energy for the next day. Burnout isn't a badge of honor. It's a design flaw. Action step for you. Identify one energy drain in your and eliminate or delegate it. Conclusion and call to action. Let's recap the system. 1. Track your time to find where you're bleeding hours. 2. Cut low-value meetings by 50% using async communication. 3. Protect focus blocks for your highest impact work. 4. Batch process communication instead of living reactively. 5. Manage your energy, not just your time. This isn't about hustle culture or grinding harder. It's about working deliberately. When I implemented this system, I didn't just reclaim 10 hours. I reclaimed control. I now finish my work by 5 p.m. most days. I have time to learn new skills, build side projects, and spend evenings with my family and people I care about. And you can too. Here's your challenge. Pick one thing from this video and implement it this week. Just one. Maybe it's scheduling your first focus block. Maybe it's turning off notifications. Maybe it's saying no to a meeting that should be an email. Start small. Build momentum. Systems compound. If you found this valuable, hit that like button and subscribe to Success Breath for more systems on productivity and self-mastery for professionals. Drop a comment below telling me which time hack you're trying first. I read every single one. Your time is your life. Stop wasting it. I'll see you in the next one.